We have completed making these three joints, the T-joint, the pigtail joint, and the Western Union splice. Just to remind you guys, when you're stripping, you always push away from your body, away, and remember not to squeeze too hard into the metal because you will nick it, and when you nick it, it makes it easy to break, and that's what you don't want because that's a lot of time wasting. I think the most difficult of the joints is the Western Union, and all you have to remember is that when you do it, you always go away from your, this one here will wrap on this end. Persons tend to do this and that, and when you make the joint, it look like this. So remember, you have to, it wrap on the opposite end. So this one will wrap on the black, and the black will wrap on the blue, and the result will look like this. One of the common soldered joints that I think this is the oldest one it's called a straight joint soldering. I should have mentioned that earlier, but you have to tin the wire before you use it, just like applying glue. So this is tinning. This process is called tinning. You apply solder to the end of the wire before you do it, before you put it together. This makes the process easier, quicker, and you have a strong joint. So once you put them together, it makes everything a little easier now. So you just put it and you're finished. So when you do it like this, it takes less time and it's a much stronger joint. This is called a straight joint soldering. So straight joint soldering, pigtail, T-joint, Western Union, and remember the solder iron, a lot of heat. So you always have to be careful because the soldering iron, it could burn. Basic tools, wire stripper, I didn't use much of it, but just the basic tool. And when you're stripping, depending on the size wire you're using, if it's number 12, then you go to number 12 on the gauge, squeeze and push. So you'll go to number 12 if you're using number 12. If you're using number 14, you go to number 14, squeeze and push. Needle nose pliers, some persons would normally use it to hold the joint while they are working on it. That's another way. Stripping can also be done using the linesman pliers, or combination pliers as some persons call it, because it can do a combination of things, a number of things. You could, again, you could twist, you could strip, you could crimp. And the handle, the rubber on the handle is for your grip, make it safe to use, and it prevents you from getting shock if you are working on a live circuit. So joints one on one.